Have you ever felt like you're just lost in the digital marketing maze? Well, today, we're handing you the map. We are going to turn all of that confusion into a clear, actionable plan that guides your business straight to its goals. So let's jump right in.
If you've ever felt totally overwhelmed by the endless options out there, SEO, social media, ads, emails, the list goes on. I promise you, you are not alone. It is such a common feeling, but it really doesn't have to be your reality.
And this right here, this gets to the absolute heart of the problem. Without a clear plan, you're just guessing, right? You're just hoping you stumble upon success. And that approach, it's not just inefficient. It's basically a recipe for wasting time, money, and getting completely lost. So, let's just call this problem what it is: the digital maze. When you're operating without a real strategy, you are constantly reacting to things instead of proactively moving toward what you actually want to achieve. And believe me, that has some very real consequences.
Just think about what happens when you're wandering around in that maze. Your campaigns, they just don't connect with the right people. You're wasting precious time and money on channels that don't deliver. You're missing out on customers who are literally out there looking for you. And maybe the worst part of all, you have no real idea what's working or why.
So how do we get out of the maze? Well, it's simple. We need a map. And in the world of digital marketing, that map is your strategy. It's the one tool that gives you direction, clarity, and a clear path forward.
Okay, so what is this strategy, really? At its heart, it's pretty straightforward. It's just a plan that connects what you want to achieve with the exact steps you need to take to get it done online. It's not about doing everything. It is all about doing the right things.
And what does that map actually do for you? Well, for starters, it gives you clarity, which makes sure your marketing is actually helping your business grow. It gives you focus, so you're talking to people who want to listen, and it delivers efficiency, making every single dollar and every hour you invest really count.
Every great journey starts with two critical things: knowing where you're going and understanding the terrain. In marketing, that means setting crystal clear goals and getting to know your audience on a deep level.
Now, the best way to set goals is by using the SMART framework. These vague goals like get more traffic just don't cut it. A SMART goal sounds more like this: we will increase organic website traffic by 30% within the next 6 months. See? It's specific, you can measure it, it's realistic, it's relevant to growth, and it has a deadline.
All right, so once you know your destination, you have got to know who you're speaking to. Seriously, a strategy that's built for everyone is actually a strategy that's built for no one. You have to get super specific about your target audience.
And this is where a simple buyer persona comes in to bring your audience to life. You're no longer targeting some faceless customer. You're speaking directly to a person with specific needs and behaviors. By digging into your analytics, customer surveys, and even your sales team's feedback, you build this profile. Knowing this person is the key to creating content and choosing platforms that will actually resonate. Okay, so you've got your goals. You know your audience inside and out. Now it's time to choose your paths, the actual digital channels you'll use to connect the two.
Now, the key here isn't to be on every single channel. It's about being on the right channels for your audience. If your persona's on Instagram, well, that's where you build engagement. If your big goal is long-term traffic, you invest in SEO, which is search engine optimization, to show up in Google results. Need a quick boost of visibility? You might use PPC, or pay-per-click ads. Your strategy is what dictates your choices.
And of course, your channel choice directly impacts your content. The type of content you create matters, well, a whole lot. Just think about this for a second. On social media, video content gets, on average, 1,200% more shares than text and images combined. A single stat like that can totally reshape your entire content plan.
Let's look at how two massive brands use totally different strategies to win. Nike focuses its digital efforts on building this super loyal community, right? They use personalized ops and exclusive content to create a deep connection with their customers. Shopify, on the other hand, uses powerful SEO and targeted ads to attract new entrepreneurs who are just starting out. Both are absolutely dominant, but their roadmaps couldn't be more different.
And here's the payoff of Nike's focus strategy. By building that direct-to-consumer digital experience, a staggering 42% of their total revenue in 2022 came directly through these channels. Now that is the power of a clear, well-executed digital roadmap.
A map is only useful if you actually check it every once in a while to make sure you're still on course. So the final, crucial piece of your strategy is all about measuring your progress and being ready to adapt when things change.
This is where your key performance indicators, or KPIs, come in. Think of them as your compass. They're the specific numbers you track to see if you're getting closer to your goals. Without them, you're right back to wandering in the dark.
You can see how this creates a direct, logical line straight from your goal to your KPI. If your goal is to increase traffic, you track organic visits. If you need to drive sales, you watch your conversion rates. It really is that simple and that important.
But of course, no journey is ever a straight line, is it? Algorithms change, new privacy rules pop up, and budgets can get tight. A strong strategy doesn't ignore these roadblocks. It actually helps you anticipate and navigate them, keeping you on course no matter what.
And ultimately, that's what this is all about. A strategy isn't just some document you create once and forget about. It's your living, breathing guide to achieving meaningful and lasting success in the digital world.
So you now have the framework to turn that confusing maze into a clear map. You have the compass and the key landmarks to guide you. The only question left is, what's your first step going to be?